Oh, I'm great. How are you?
You guys on the channel, how are y'all doing today? We are here. We are ready to drive some monster trucks. You know, we're starting off this season in Naples, Florida. We're gonna have some fun. You know, there's some big jumps, there's some small jumps, definitely some jumps for some poppers, some stoppies. You know, we might see a little bit of that. You never know. You guys will just have to watch the rest of the video and see.
So are you going to beat your brother today, or you think he's going to whoop you?
Of course. We're going to try to, you know, nix somewhat of a competition. I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm obviously going to try to, you know, this is a great lineup, a great tour. Going to try to do my best, you know, not going to put my truck in jeopardy. You know, going to be what I'm comfortable with doing and, you know, going to have some fun. That's the best part of it, being safe and having fun.
How's the fans been in Naples?
Awesome. These guys coming out with the best MissFire gear, coming out with some awesome flags. You know, these fans are super excited. A lot of new guys coming out to watch the show. You know, very excited to put on a show for these guys, and you know, hopefully they get loud. We'll put up some big air.
Sweet.
I love your shirt. Thank you.
Three.
You helped open up the season as a wild card on tour, and that Kraken Monster Truck was all over the place. This time, now you're going full season. You're looking to get that Monster Master Championship. How cool is it to do Monster Jam stadiums for the last couple of years, and then now coming to the All-Star Tour with the coolest monster truck fans in the world?
You know, it means so much. You know, coming back to the roots of me and my family when we started monster trucks, and you know what better place than the historic place here at Naples. And I am so pumped. But like you said, I started at this 5 years ago, and you know what, I was one of the first to jump the sippy hole, so I'm anxious and amped up to do it again, and I just cannot wait. I'm ready to have a lot of fun today.
Dude, we gotta talk about it. So many fans, they won't come this way. They only sit right there because they see the big jump. And again, you are the first ever all-star monster truck to jump over the pond, the sippy hole. Are you gonna do that again today?
Absolutely. You know what? I get a lot of talk about it. It's on Instagram all the time. But you know what? I'll be able to hear you guys screaming. So when I hear y'all inside that 10,000-pound monster truck, I will make sure to hit that sippy hole for y'all.
There you go. The Kraken looking to fly. He's gonna go number 2. Look at this. You're gonna wrap up the Rookie of the Year. How cool is it to be behind the wheel now finally on the all-star monster truck with a brand new purple monster truck, the MissFire?
It's honestly very incredible. I can't believe I'm debuting my first time in first quarter this year in 2026. And what better way to do it? And is it an all-star? And I'm super excited. I get to run with my older brother and this amazing lineup of drivers. And you know, what better way to do it than an all-star?
This is a complete family affair. I mean, 20 years ago, Mom and Dad were buying tickets to watch the Swamp Buggies and Monster Truck. Look at this. 20 years later, you're behind the wheel in a Monster Truck. They got awesome MissFire gear, awesome Kraken gear down there, Tomfoolery stuff, all kinds of cool swag, toys, t-shirts, and more at the merchandise stand.
They have lots of cool MissFire flags and stuff like that. Definitely Kraken and MissFire, lots of gear. Make sure to go check out that, even these other gears that they have out here, you know, like a Lil Miss, and as well as all kinds of stuff, literally.
Hey, we're gonna tell you, we got Monster Truck Best Trick Contest, Racing, and Freestyle, and you love all 3 competitions.
I love all 3 competitions. I'm super excited. Don't know what I'm ready for on which one I'm favoriting. But honestly, I'm just ready to get rowdy. I'm ready to have some fun. Who's ready with me?
Hey, look at that. MissFire, gonna go number 4.
It's nothing but good times, good vibes, and we're gonna send it over that sippy hole today.
the check with a win here in victory lane.
No, I feel great. That's the butterflies coming back to Naples, being in my hometown. You know what? I've been out of the truck for 3 months rebuilding and getting ready to go. But this is just a start, guys. What do you guys think? We got a good start so far? That's what I'm talking about. Like the energy. We got 2 more competitions left. We're just getting started. I love racing, and I really love freestyle. So get ready. We're going to be wild.
You still, there's a big jump. You still want to hit the big jump, right?
Absolutely. I know I got to hit that number. I was the first driver to hit the single jump in 2021, so that means I have to do it again.
That's right. Hey, a trophy, your family has been coming here for 30, 40 years. You guys love giving the trophies away. You hate taking them home.
Yeah, we love giving it to you. Last time I used to sit in the stands as fans as well when I was a teenager and I was a kid. And I knew if I got one of these, I was meant to me. So I want to see the biggest and brightest kid with some Kraken gear, and you will get one of this trophy right here.
just like he is. And 20 years later, you're winning championships in Monster Jam. You're going to the All-Star Tour, 2 for 2 in victory lane.
I'm feeling great, but I tell you what, that last race was something a little bit special. That was against me and one of my best friends. He was actually my dad's race fan for his very first show. He only wanted up against with that man right there.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
So happy to race him. We got the win out there. That's 2 for 2. We gotta go for 3 for 3, right?
Dude, these guys are so amped up. You guys got so much cool MissFire and Kraken Monster Truck toys over at the swag station. That's how they can support you, right?
All that Kraken and MissFire stuff. And I'm gonna give this another trophy away. And like I said the last time, you gotta have the Kraken merch. So get on your feet, you got the Kraken merch, you go get the trophy. There you go, he's coming to you.
Plated Monster Truck, best trick and racing. We still have freestyle to go. That means no time limit, no rules. You guys love freestyle competition.
That is the greatest thing ever is freestyle. It's one of my most favorite events of the entire weekend, the entire show. And you know what? I'll tell you what, I've been eyeing that sippy hole jump all day long. Yeah. You guys want me to hit the sippy hole jump? Yeah. So, you know what? Make sure hit me, guys. We still got a lot of great little jumps out there, like regular drivers. So, you know, we got 5 great trucks. It's going to be one heck of a freestyle.
Yeah, Dustin!
to represent the Florida Monster Truck here. You're a state, man. How do you be back with the All-Star Monster Truck fans?
You know, this is so freaking awesome. I used to come here with my dad as a kid to see the D stands here at the Florida Motorsports Park. I couldn't ask for anything better. That jump was wild. That was the smoothest landing in the whole run. I just hope you guys had a good time, having a good time in that truck.
Hey, I'll let you go party with your fans. That'll do it for the Monster Mash, your Monster Trucks. The ride truck's going on all night.
Watching what Dustin did, I don't care if I got the win. That was my best friend out there. He deserves the freestyle win. So give it up for Dustin at high tide. He deserves that.
I used to come here with my dad as a kid to see the D stands here at the Florida Motorsports Park. I couldn't ask for anything better. That jump was wild. That was the smoothest landing in the whole run. I just hope you guys had a good time, having a good time in that truck.
Hey, I'll let you go party with your fans. That'll do it for the Monster Mash, your Monster Trucks.
So when you miss the ramp, you're racing, right?
And this is the after show work that's done. Put her in reverse, Terry! Woo! All right, we're here at the Kraken. Status update. What's broke?
So on today's episode, we really went out there and burned her down, and this is what we broke. Honestly, I think what happened was this might have been a little too short, and when it dropped out and extended, it might have just pulled it out.
Wow.
So in all reality, this is pretty good, pretty good. I'm stoked, honestly. I'm so excited for this year.
You give it 5 big booms?
Dude, I give it 1,000 big booms. I'm stoked. The old squid.
And it's got a little extra
Yes, sir.
sticker on there.
We got some new eyes this year.
Yeah, what is that?
Speaking of girl power, we have lots of it this first quarter, and you know what? You guys don't know her maybe on the YouTube channel, but maybe you guys seen her on Instagram and stuff like that. She is popular. So let me introduce the one and only Athena. This is the other girl on tour, the amazing girls of this tour. You know, I'd have, you know, Athena here. We're rocking it out this first quarter and already off to a good start with some amazing vibes. Athena, introduce yourself, tell us what you drive, explain about yourself.
Well, you might know me by Little Miss Dangerous, and we have evolved to Little Miss Madness. We went for a brighter scheme. We did have some mess ups with wrap, but hey, it is bright, it's looking good. I'm super stoked about it. I'm super stoked about this year. A little bit about myself. I am gluten-free, unfortunately, but I love snacks. I love food, and love dogs. I love dogs. Bacon is great. What else do we like? What else do we like? I love to sunbathe.
You like the sun,
you know,
sometimes?
I unfortunately love monster trucks. We're all here for the same reason.
We're attached to monster trucks. We're stuck in this life.
Yeah.
But we love it.
Yeah.
How you guys feeling after that awesome day number 1, 2026?
We're feeling pretty good. I know I am. How about you?
You know, with the stress that we've had gone through with the motor and getting the blower and all of the craziness that has happened in 2 days, like, I feel relieved. Like, she knows it's been stressful for all of us, and we're grateful to have you guys and everybody that's just been able to help us and get it together. But I was stressed all the way coming up to this moment. Scoop looks at me and goes, "Are you okay, Athena?" I was like, no, I'm not okay.
Going through it right now. You know, it's been a lot this week, and you know, I just need something good.
Yeah. But we're you know, got some things we got to figure out about my shocks and whatnot. So didn't land like I wanted to, but felt a lot of comfortable and definitely feeling more connected to the truck more than anything. So that's important.
I want to point out, you know, from us not doing stoppies, her barely at all. Like, that was literally her first time. And me doing some stoppies and having the body on for the first time. I say I'm calling us the Stoppie Queens for this weekend. We're just nailing them, even though they weren't the best. But I'm telling you, y'all better watch out for us, because we're going to get some, you know, the whole entire year. I'm telling you, we're practicing. This is our goals of us being determined Stoppie Queens by the end of this first quarter. We're already off to a great start. I mean, both of us.
I like the positive energy.
We had some,
all for the good energy.
We had some awesome runs, you know, racing, you know, try to stay up with the boys. Couldn't really, but, you know, we were knocking some nice two-wheel skills out, you know, getting some points. And freestyle, sent her home, got some nice air and some stoppies, some nice, you know, nice shots for the gram.
Some slap wheelies too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Try, you know. We're working on it. Once we get back into the groove and everything, like you said, it's the first week.
It's been a little bit. It's been a little bit since we
and it's already good feelings. Like, I'm so stoked about this year. So I really am. So
excited for this tour. I mean, everyone on this tour, absolutely amazing. Ups are like through the roof, positive vibes through the roof, and you know what? It's gonna be nothing but non-stop of that this whole entire first quarter. And I'm ready for tomorrow. You know. Still here, getting another showdown, but this whole first quarter, it's gonna be awesome. I'm excited.
And I love that.
Power this year, huh?
Oh yeah, I love that Athena has the new identity, and it's your first full season, Brooke. So it's cool. You guys are both debuting.
Off of this stuff. Two awesome, you know, debut of her truck in first quarter. It's honestly amazing vibes to go off of. Amazing goals and accomplishments that we have, you know, achieved ourselves, you know. It's just something that is only building us higher in life for monster trucks, and you know, it's amazing. It's perfect.
So listen, here at Tomfoolery, not only do they have top quality monster trucks, top quality meals. You got Laura Pag, She makes the best of the best. We got some burgers. We got some potatoes. We got Jacob. Jacob, you give it 5 big booms.
Oh man, I'm gonna rate this a 10 out of 10 so far.
All right, Nick, what an awesome event it was today. You threw it down. You went 3 for 3, dude. Your sister, Brooke, did an amazing job. And overall, it was an awesome day. Great debut for Tomfoolery. How you feeling, and are you looking forward to day 2 and the rest of the tour?
You know, I'm feeling great. I had, you know, butterflies worth of excitement going into this because we're going back on tour, another first quarter. But now I get to be with a lot of close friends and be able to hang out with some people I normally don't get to see throughout the year. I get to hang out with Elliot and Athena and Jacob and all these great people. Get to be close to home, which is more important to me right now. But yeah, we had a ton of fun. We took home skills. We took home racing. We did take home freestyle, but in my opinion, honestly, Dustin filled in for Elliot today. In my opinion, he definitely deserved the freestyle win. He had killed the air over the sippy hole. He absolutely burned it down, and I'm so proud to see how he's been doing and how he's been, you know, growing as a driver now. Definitely was that win should have went to him, but yeah, we're going 3 for 3 right now, in the lead right now, and I'm excited to see where the rest of the year goes. It's gonna be freaking great.
Dude, I just wanted to point out, you used to come to all the swamp buggy races 20 years ago. You know, your dad used to bring you, and also Dustin, his dad was saying they used to come here 20 years ago as well. So how cool is it not only to compete after coming here as a kid and, you know, you debuted the sippy hole in 2021, but also coming here with Spallone, who came here as a kid, now being able to drive right next to you.
It's absolutely, it is unbelievable to see. You know, I came here when Monster Jam was here as a kid, and, you know, I'd see, you know, Frank Krimmel, Randy Brown, I'd see Scott Hartzog, all these great guys that, you know, I mentored as a kid, being able to sit in the stands, and my dad even having history watching Independent Days when see Tropic Thunder was rolling into the wall a little bit with Wayne Spozanek, and then that same weekend, my mom was telling me a couple days ago, Scott Hartzog had rolled, and she's got pictures in her little scrapbook that she has of the ticket, and Scott Hartzog's truck back in the day was rolled over. So it's very cool to have, you know, me and Dustin come, and we used to sit in these exact stands as kids, and now coming out and competing, and, you know, this being my second year is awesome. You know, it's a lot of fun. We've seen so many great memories here, and now we're creating them for other fans, which is unbelievable, and it can only get better.
Dude, we're pumped up. Day number 2 coming up. What you got to say for day number 1? That's all?
That's it, man. You know, it's been a great one, but, you know, we're going to turn it up for Sunday. We got one more show, and we're going back home and getting ready for Brooksville next weekend. But we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm excited for tomorrow. It's going to be freaking sick.
Sweet. We'll see you tomorrow, boys.
Yep.
Maddie Pag Butter!
We got Matt Pag in the final
Elliot,
in
I'll be honest
2026.
with you, I don't
Fan in the
I'm
chat's
so
probably going
scared
insane right now.
bro. Go. Yeah, everyone's saying go, Matt.
Go, Matt. Come on. Come on.
We got a corner.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh.
What's happening?
No. He's behind. He's behind.
Oh, come on.
But it was a good save! It was a good
The body didn't touch the ground!
He didn't break anything.
And he crossed the finish line. Look at that.
This is where he drove.
Hey, let's go.
And
Matt
he
Pag
crossed
in
the
final.
finish line after almost flipping.
You know he is.
Oh my gosh, he must be pumped.
See, if that was me, I'd go out and do a slap move.
Honestly,
Oh.
going into that
Oh.
Doesn't even touch the ground on the body.
Oh my gosh.
Matt Pag for the overall. At least he did it. I'm so proud of him. Nice save.
Dude, the people in the chat are fans
The
of the
felon for skills for faster versus luck. Austin, Florida.
That is
Austin,
super
Florida
awesome.
participation power. Huge upset.
Bag.
Awesome. Thank you guys. You guys have fun. Matches my truck, huh? Annabelle, look this way. Annabelle.
All right, brother. Day number 2. It's
Number
big
2.
and sunny out here. We'll start off. You don't got a hat on your head. What happened yesterday? You burned it down.
This is not a normal do for me. I like wearing hats, so my scalp is probably gonna be burned by the end of the day. It actually fell out of my truck during freestyle yesterday. So I'm out of a hat for the rest of the weekend. So I'm trying to not be burned, but most likely I'm going to be burned.
So you gotta get a little fan donation or something.
Yes,
from here.
yes. Just someone give me a hat.
Please. So yesterday was awesome. You tripled down. Dustin did an incredible job. I know you wanted him to win freestyle.
Oh, yes.
But you did do a burner run. It's day number 2 in Naples, week 1. How's it feeling going from Monster Jam to All-Star, getting to do some independent stuff once again? And we talked about last night how you were here 20 years ago with your family, and now you're here driving, being a driver, and being an athlete.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot. It's great to do both Monster Jam and now get to do All-Star. We get to see a lot of close friends that we may not get to see all the time because we're either out west or we have a busy schedule. So being able to see some really close and good friends is amazing. But we're also close to home, which is also very nice. I get to be home with the family. We're at the shop every week. We get to hang out, have a good time, and just make monster trucks great again, which is one of my most important goals this year. But you know what? We're going into day 2. We're coming out strong. This is only week 1. We still got quite a few weeks left for the season, but I can't wait. It's been a good start. We're just going to keep the momentum going.
We got to do a collaboration with the Swamp Buggy guys. How cool would it be to get out there and drive a Swamp Buggy next time?
That would be pretty cool if I could drive a Swamp Buggy car. That would be insane. Those things are wild.
I know. Well, thank you, Nick. Looking forward to it. We'll see you later.
We'll see you.
So I was just catching up with Nick, but Dustin, you're here now. I was just talking about how 20 years ago Nick was here as a kid with his family, and you got to come here with your dad Edgar growing up. And how cool is it to compete with not only Nick, but to be a driver on SeaJaye Motorsports, coming here and going from being a fan to an athlete?
You know, it's so cool to be here in Naples. I have so many memories as a kid coming here with my dad. This place is very sentimental, very historic in the monster truck industry. There's no other place in the world like it. It's just so fun to watch monster trucks here, and then to drive on this track, it's even more fun. Yeah, it's just great. All the islands, the Sippy Hole Send. Me and Nick, the Florida boys, we got a good Sippy Hole send-off going on here. So
that's what I'm saying.
We'll see what we can do for day 2.
Who's gonna go bigger today, day number 2?
I don't know. I don't know if he's got a heavier foot or I got a heavier foot.
I don't know. He had a pretty heavy foot yesterday. That thing was to the moon, so that was pretty awesome.
That was one of the longest jumps the fans have ever seen. Everyone was saying online, Dustin, you got one of the longest jumps here.
I want to find out how long it was. That's the longest jump I've seen here in my time coming to shows here at the Florida Sports Park. So
yeah,
to be a part of it is awesome.
I also want to talk about your crew chief usually, Dustin. So how cool is it to get the opportunity to drive, usually drive off season, but now you're here driving in one of the actual All-Star shows on the championship series? How cool is that?
You know what, it's great. I feel like being a crew chief for both the monster trucks here at SeaJaye Motorsports just makes me be an even better driver. I know these trucks inside and out, what they're going to do. It's just great all around. Good equipment. So it's going to be a good time.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you later. We'll see who wins the send-off.
Heck yeah.
Photographer Nick in the house.
Oh, are you the driver?
Well, not photographer Nick.
You're taking my job.
He's taking our jobs, dude.
Yeah, what the heck is that? He's taking our jobs.
Come on, man. What's going on?
Hey guys, we're here at the pit party. We're wrapping things up, about to start the show. Second day here at Naples, the last show of the weekend. We are super excited to run last show. You know, the first show was absolutely amazing. We had a good time. Nick hit the Sippy hole. You know, I was practicing more of my stoppies, had good freestyles from both the teams. Nick was kicking butt, winning racing tools and freestyle. He literally swept lap yesterday. Absolutely crazy. Don't know how that happens, but just got lucky, you know. It's a good weekend, highs are up, and you know, we're having some awesome fun here, and you know, we're ready for the last day here, ready to sit there, ready to have some fun and do some more tricks.
Brooke, you were talking about girl power yesterday, especially with Athena from SeaJaye Motorsports, and you were doing some great stoppies. Do you think you're going to be able to nail that a few weeks in, and how is it getting comfortable?
Hopefully. It's honestly, I'm really comfortable in the truck, you know. First time doing some stoppies with the body on, so it's a little different, but kind of still getting used to perfecting. You know, I got the ups, I just got to get a little bit less hesitant on the gas and the brake, because sometimes you just think you're going over and you're not, but you know, that takes practice, takes more time. It's a little different, you know. It's been since December I was doing that, so and it's January right now, so we're still trying to get back into it. It's been a little bit since I was driving, so we're getting back into the groove, getting back into the comfortableness, and you know, supporting some girl power, doing some tricks out here, you know, ready to have some fun.
One more question for you. How does it feel going from driving your mini monster to being driving a monster truck after Nick was a baby here, you know?
Literally.
And I'm not sure if you were a baby at that time or if you were here, but
I'm not sure, but I do know my first monster truck show was in Tampa when I was 11 months old, so it's just running through the blood. But honestly, it's super crazy being able to go from mini monsters and upgrading to bigger monster trucks. You know, it's honestly so crazy, and couldn't be more thankful for my family giving me the chance to do this, and especially All-Star giving me a chance to debut my truck in the first full-time first quarter. You know what? Couldn't be more excited, couldn't be more happy, and like I'm always saying, couldn't be better than to debut and have fun here at All-Star. So we're ready to kick some butt.
Perfect. Thank you, Brooke. We'll see you later.
Bye.
How was the show last night?
Good. Hey, Stacy.
What up?
Tomfoolery Motorsports, what you got to say?
Well, all I got to say is I'm glad I'm back in Naples, Florida for the 2026 All-Star season. It's going to be another great year. We got 5 of the best independent teams out here right now on tour. Yesterday is only the beginning of what's to come for the 2026 All-Star season. I'm going to get to work. I'll see you guys.
We'll see you later, Stacy.
He is afraid I was photographing the light line.
Dude, CJ.
The man, listen. The man behind the camera is bee's knees. If you don't know, you should know. I'm not even gonna tell you because you probably already know who it is. But the man behind the camera right now, best in the biz.
Okay, so that means you should be holding the camera then, because
No!
you're talking about yourself, dude. You're the GOAT, man. People love you. I wanted to introduce you to Team Tomfoolery.
Okay, cool.
So, you're the drone pilot. Give yourself a little background. Who are you?
I am SeaJaye FPV. I fly the FPV drones, and I've been doing so for, I think, 7 years now. I started doing work with the Tomfoolery fam years ago, honestly, and it's really cool to reconnect with them and be able to work with them again, so I'm really excited about it. I'm excited about this year and all the cool content that we're gonna get for them.
Who else you got? You got Rooster in the back?
Yeah, so I got Rooster FPV. He's been with me for 3 years now. And he's like my right-hand man, absolutely helps me out with so much stuff. Shout out Rooster, putting up with me for 3 years.
Oh, hey, Athena.
Hello.
How's your freestyle?
Huh?
How was your day?
It's been pretty good. I feel like I'm finally connecting with the truck and stuff. It's felt super comfortable, which was great. Didn't get a freaking popper this time. Feeling off, but hey, it's not the end of the world. We're still learning. I just got to give myself a little bit of grace, but we're coming strong in Davie. Now I'm feeling good in my truck.
Females are cooking. Brooke went over the sippy hole.
I was racing. She did an amazing job. I'm so proud of her. I'm so stoked for her. And then yeah, coming out with the sippy hole, heck yeah, girlfriend. Super stoked for her.
Let's go.
Tomfoolery, it's so amazing. Subscribe now. Yeah.
Next year, if the 2026 season, and she is ready to fire up the truck and take on the big boys. In an old school 65 Chevy K10 from DeLand, Florida, ladies get loud for Brooke Pagliarulo, MissFire! And finally, this multi-time Monster Jam event champion who is chasing after his first ever All-Star Monster Truck Tour Championship. This second generation driver isn't afraid to put his wild 3D monster truck on the ragged edge for wins. And a custom 3D deep sea creature from DeLand, Florida, put those flags in the air for Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken! She is a rookie. She's only done this a couple of times. She can hear you. Make some noise for MissFire. Now let's wave those. Those flags around. Is it the perfect 10? The score to beat is the perfect 10. He's looking for the tie. The score is a 9. 9 points. That means your best trick winner is going to be Jacob Ladwig in the Rat Attack.
Let's go, Brooke!
It'll be given to the high tide. That'll be a third place race as a did not start. We'll come up with a rat attack scoreboard. It is brother and little sister in the Monster Masher final round of racing. Introducing first, last night's racing winner, your Monster Masher points leader, Big Nick Pags Kraken! And he's going up against his little sister, the rookie of the Monster Masher series, in her first ever final round of pigs. Make some noise for Brooke and MissFire! Are you ready for the final round of Monster Truck Racing? Thanks for winning.
Go, Brooke!
Trucks, the officials have given a call. Your winner, MissFire! Insane finish. Well, don't get all emotional. You start crying, I'm going to start crying. And take this. Don't do it. Hey, so many fans. It's so insane. You can't hear anything as soon as the monster trucks are full throttle. But when you hit the first turn, 3 grandstands were on their feet screaming. You held on to it in the final turn. You're a winner on the Monster Masher Tour.
Oh my God. I'm at a loss of words right now. Sick to my stomach. This is...
During Christmas break, it was 8 straight weeks. Your dad and your brothers, so you got to train. You got to get consistent. You got to get confident. It is paid off in show number 2 in the first weekend of the season. The future is bright, my friend, for the MissFire.
It is. Thank you guys for coming out. Can't believe I just won my first ever race. Honestly, it's incredible. I see all the flags out there. I see all the MissFire gear. You guys are great. We love you.
I know you want to take this home, but you and your family, you guys love giving the trophies away.
We love it. I want you guys to get loud. I want you guys to get rowdy. I'm looking for some MissFire fans.
Brooke taking a racing win, first ever racing win of her career. She's going to give away that trophy to a lucky fan. She sees someone. And her first ever racing championship, first ever fan to get a trophy from Brooke.
I'm going to talk to you real fast. Again, you swept the competitions yesterday.
Brooke, you took it.
God.
Every year we come correct, right? We bring the best monster trucks in the nation. No doubt about it. She has got a bright future. How cool is it to see her little sister find victory lanes?
You know what's awesome? Coming here to the Florida Motorsports Park, a very historic place for monster trucks and monster truck
Superstar right there.
Tomfoolery fans, this is awesome.
Let's go, bro.
Of the year, and you know what? It showed today. And I wanted to make sure that I gave her one heck of a race. And you know what? She deserved everything of that because I drove the wheels off my truck and gave it everything I had. So I know that race for her was meant to be because she obviously killed it.
Dude, #1 qualifier and a winner. The best trick went to Rat Attack. You got to get yourself back in victory lane. We have one more competition, Freestyle. How cool is that?
And Freestyle's great, but you know, that's my favorite event of the weekend. It's always Freestyle. And I can hear you guys, and so the rest of the drivers will be able to hear you. So if you want us to go loud and crazy, get on your feet, loud and screaming, and we will go ballistic for you guys.
There you go. Freestyle still to go. Make some noise. Your racing winner, Brooke Pags in the MissFire. 14-9 out of a 9 on momentum. The perfect 10 on the wow factor. She comes up 1 point shy, but it's her highest freestyle total of her career. Make some noise for MissFire.
Backwards fire.
I'm trying to think of the name of both of our names combined.
Backwards Kraken.
MissFire.
Oh no, third time's the charm.
Literally.
Yay!
I'm crying. No matter if I won racing, I'm crying tonight because I was 2 points off.
If you had done that
for
nose
this.
stand, you'd have been.
So who ended up getting
This
it?
is
Brooke?
$17.
I know she was. She was
So,
fucking close, man.
a little upset, you know. We're bringing home way too many trophies.
I wanted to.
But Nick got, I don't even know. At least I got one, so I'm happy with my one.
Boom.
You know, hey, I got more trophies than you. You know what? Girl, bye. But you know what? I was so upset.
2 points.
I was 2. Maybe even 1. I don't know. But all I know is I was 1 or 2 points away from getting the overall tonight. And this thing is way bad to the bone than that little trophy. It's got a little bit more pizzazz to it.
Oh.
Now, knowing that I was right there, it's a little upsetting, but you know what? At least I can hang with the big boys. And you know what? We're going to keep that mindset. We're going to keep that up. And you know what? Next weekend, we're going to give her the beans. We're going to have some fun. And we're going to start bringing home some more trophies for MissFire. Ain't that right, ladies?
Boom.
Boom! Said that the body was the chassis.
Okay. All right. No.
That's wrong. You know what?
What?
Alden's starting to turn into another brother, and I'm not liking it.
Well, he knows he misses Michael, and you need someone to banter with.
I
So
don't need another.
he just
I
wants
don't need
to
Michael.
help you
I
out.
don't need another Nick over here. I got way too many. I already got Nick.
Alden, you hear this?
Yeah, I hear this.
Sassiness right now.
No,
He's like,
I have tried so hard to get this girl on a good track, and we're bringing trophies home, and now she wants to say this.
like he
So
makes the track.
I know what
he
I'm doing
owns the
next weekend.
property to
I'm
make the
taking that radio and I'm leaving it in that drawer. I'm gonna let her do her own thing.
I can do it. I can do better than you.
Ooh.
And more.
Oh.
No, I it's girl power, baby.
I'll give the girl power thing, but you also have good equipment.
Exactly. And you know who takes care of that
And me?
equipment? Me and you. Me and you.
Whoa! So now she's gonna involve me in something.
I'm trying to be a nice friend. I
Okay.
really am. But you know what? Some people are too stubborn in the butthole that they just can't give in. Ain't that right, Alden? Look at the face. Look at the face of I like it. The way it is. If Brooke is not right, Brooke is wrong. And I'm honestly waiting for him to get a ratchet right now. Hold the body up, because if I let go.
Oh.
Hey, Junebug.
Where's the strap?
Yeah. What's that supposed to do?
Look at what I just did.
Oh my god! He's freaking mad scientist over here. This guy is legit Houdini.
Legit crazy.
Give him a trophy. I don't even deserve that.